Social Emotional Lab projects are supervised by Dr. Su-Ming Chung. The main goal of this lab is to promote individual social and emotional competence throughout the lifespan. Students learn the research process from designing the procedure and collecting data to analyzing and presenting the data in local, regional, and national conferences. Current research projects include empathy training, stress in college life, family values, and more. Feel free to contact Dr. Chung if you are interested in social emotional development.
In Dr. Dandy's Animal Learning and Behavioral Pharmacology Lab, we investigate topics pertaining to animal learning and psychopharmacology through the utilization of operant and instrumental learning tasks. Most recently, we have completed studies assessing the startle response in beta splendens and stimulus discrimination in goldfish. Our lab routinely presents the findings of our research at conferences such as the Southeastern Psychological Association Conference, as well as the annual Georgia College Research Conference.
Dr. Gillis's lab explores the effectiveness of adventure therapy. He and his colleague, Dr. Keith Russell at Western Washington University, have external grant funding to study outdoor behavioral health care in the treatment of young adults and adolescents with substance use issues. They hypothesize that adventure therapy is a mindfulness-based experience. When combined with group engagement and self-reported prior drug use, progress monitoring and follow-up data provides insight into behavior change and relapse prevention. As students in the lab, we examine the data provided and test hypotheses which we share at professional conferences. It's an adventure in research.
In Dr. Hepner's Social Psychology and Wellness Lab, our focus is on running studies with human participants that apply social psychology to health. Current student projects are examining the links between mindfulness and health behaviors, the effect of coloring on stress reduction, and the relationship among binge watching and health risk behaviors. We present the results of our research at local, regional, and national conferences. If you're interested in emotions, meditation, or health talk to Dr. Hepner about joining the Social Psychology and Wellness Lab.
It has been another active year in Dr. Isaac's lab with presentations at SEPA reporting research on crickets navigating mazes using auditory cues and how wavelength of light influences chirping. We also are exploring light preferences in crickets, caffeine's influence on maze learning, creating an artificial predator that will influence cricket behavior, and evaluating effects of essential oils on cricket behavior. If you want the opportunity to design and conduct your own research project, stop by and talk to Dr. Isaac.
Dr. Jett's lab works with animal behavior and cognition, focusing on research with farm animals housed at Comfort Farms. The farm aims to help veterans re-enter back into civilian life, giving them the ability to serve their community again. The lab also works on the veterans side, investigating factors that impact mental health treatment choices, accessibility, and success. Current projects include building a database of veteran treatment facilities, investigating personal factors that could impact treatment choice in veterans, and set enrichments in pigs.
In Dr. Rendell's memory lab, we study a variety of aspects of memory. As students in the lab, we read literature on memory to come up with new ideas for research projects. We also receive guidance on designing, conducting, and analyzing data from experiments that explore topics such as eyewitness memory and false beliefs. A current project involves looking at the effects of lying on the memory of individuals that lied.
In the Social Issues Research Lab, we study a variety of social and cultural topics that are relevant to the development of emerging adults. Under the guidance of Dr. Taylor, we receive hands-on training in designing and implementing research studies that help us critically evaluate important social concerns and develop our own ideas about the world. Some recent projects in the lab investigated women's experiences of discrimination in the workplace, connections between social media usage and well-being, and how community assets can predict college student success.
Dr. White's Psychophysiology Research Lab, we examine the activity of the brain and body by collecting EEG and skin conductance data while participants complete a variety of neuropsychological tasks. Students practice preparing each other for data collection using a 32-channel cap to record EEG and finger electrodes for recording skin conductance. We use a computer program to record data during both resting conditions and during specific tasks that test attention and working memory. We practice analyzing and processing the data in WinEEG, which allows us to remove artifacts and generate a variety of measures for statistical analysis. We also process data to analyze where in the brain specific activity is coming from.
In Dr. Young's Cognitive Lab, we delve into questions regarding judgments, decision-making, and the biases that accompany them. This semester, we have examined a more non-numerical side of the anchoring effect, and will be presenting our findings at SIPA. In addition to our research projects, Dr. Young expands our views of the cognitive field through class days focused on student-led article discussion. We also look forward past the great abyss, with days devoted to strengthening our CVs, interview skills, and knowledge of the grad school process.